HASAN PIKER, I'm gonna say this right now, man. This man makes more money than me every day of the week. If you hugged me for too long, I would break down and cry on your shoulder.
We've become bored with watching actors give us phony emotions. While the world he inhabits is, in some respects, counterfeit, there's nothing fake. No scripts, no cue cards. It isn't always Shakespeare, but it's genuine. It's a life.
1.7 billion were there for his birth. 220 countries tuned in for his first step. An entire human life recorded on an intricate network of hidden cameras and broadcast live 7 days a week to an audience around the globe.
This is a breaking banquet video. HASAN PIKER has never been tired, feet hurting, having to climb 3 flights of stairs 6 times in a row. HASAN PIKER has never had to carry 200 pounds worth of iron up 3 flights of stairs. He's never experienced taking a break is getting on the forklift and taking the trash out, right? HASAN PIKER's never ate a cold sandwich out of a drink machine as his fucking dinner 6 hours into a 12-hour shift, right? He lives a life of privilege. There's nothing to do with streaming, and this is coming from a guy who's had rifles pointed in his face. I've had people threaten to attack me. I've had drill sergeants come to my house thinking I'm going to harm their children, ready to fight me, right? I've had a much harder life than HASAN has on stream and don't get paid nearly the same level that he does, right? And it never, one time in my life, if I laid my head down on my pillow next to my beautiful wife and had a nightmare about streaming. But I tell you, I've had a nightmare about that steel mill. 72 hours a week, 12-hour days, waking up at 22 years old feeling like you're 50. That is nightmare fuel, right? The way somebody will eat you up and spit you out, and before, if you have a heart attack on the factory floor, your job posting will be up before your obituary. That is soul sucking. Soul sucking is being a sous chef doing 12-hour days in a hot kitchen. It's not sitting here talking about politics in front of a stream. Soul sucking is cleaning the fucking garbage can and having to go down there and get the wet paper and shit out the bottom, because if you don't, you're going to get fired. And if you get fired, you can't fucking eat, or you can't support your kid, or you can't put gas in your car. Soul sucking is wondering if your car will make it through the winter without your battery dying, and because there's $200 you don't fucking have. That's what soul sucking is. Soul sucking is not being a Silicon Valley asshole that wants to claim that streaming is his hard fucking job. No way, shape, and form. People look at me because they look at like I lead the easy life. And yeah, I do. And I designed it that way. I wanted a job I didn't have to set an alarm clock for. I wanted a job to go around having to do all these things. I hated working regular jobs. I would go so far and say that if you hugged me for too long when I was a young man, I would break down and cry on your shoulder because I was that broken from it. HASAN PIKER, I'm going to say this right now, man. You should donate to charity. Donate to some type of charity. Dog, tiger, spider, man, there was a point in my life where every time I felt like I opened my eyes, I was at work, and I hated it. You get to the point where, like, is this actually living? Is this all there is to life? You know what I'm saying? This is not a sneak diss. Like, I think y'all guys use the word sneak diss too fucking liberally. Like, you don't sneak diss calling them out by name and addressing the points. I mean, yeah, it sucks to sit there fucking, basically live off donations and begging to make minimum wage. But I'd rather do that than make $80,000 a year. But that's me. That's who I am as a person. Now, I got no other message for him. I don't know. I don't follow his content. But that's just one of the worst takes I've ever seen. I know this man makes more money than me every day of the week. It is what it is. I would like to make more money. Like, if I had my way, I'd make like $300-400 a day. But, I don't get my way. And life's not fair and the world is mean. Like, it's been a very slow month. And, like, it's one of those months where it's like, it's going to be a very slow month. Like, so I might as well enjoy it and take a day off here and there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my first time using a crop webcam. I just learned how to do it. I've been trying to improve the stream. Hey, but I would ask you, why don't you upload long form videos anymore? I believe long form and doing live stream would help you grow faster. A lot of it is laziness. Like what I need to do is like that HASAN PIKER video. But here's the thought process behind a lot of it, right? I was talking to Kelly about it this morning because me and Kelly went out and did some shopping at Walmart. And I was talking about how I wanted to do this HASAN PIKER video. But I didn't know if I should do it with like Call of Duty content in the background or do it sitting at my desk. And Kelly said if I did it sitting at my desk, I needed to splice something in, maybe like HASAN's video. And then we started talking about like what happens if the trolls pretend to be HASAN and start striking my video, or HASAN tries to strike the video, even though it would fall under fair use. And like, do I take the hit and just get it out of the way and then fight it and have YouTube step in and like start seeing things happen? You know, if that's something that happens if they decide to strike a video like that because I used the clip that HASAN put out. Do I splice in things and pictures and stuff like that, or do I just sit here and just talk? Because I feel like sitting here and just talking is a boring video, even if the content itself is intriguing. And this is what ends up happening to me. I end up talking myself out of it. I know it falls under fair use, but that doesn't mean anything, right? Like, and I'll get the channel back and I'll get the strike taken off and all that will happen, right? But it takes time, right? Like, there's a chance that I could lose my streaming platform for 2 weeks, right? Even though I'd be in the right, it is what it is. Wicked, you in here? You want to play some Rainbow?
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
I feel like the issue there is we lost our roamers a little too quickly. They didn't really burn any time, but these guys aren't even attempting to come through most of the walls. We also need somebody to get the hatch. Ash is breaking in quick from the bar side, double door near Boost. We just lost a guy near white stairs, bottom white stairs. Got one guy red hallway. I don't know what Buck is tearing up. Yeah, he's upstairs. Buck's upstairs. They're scanning me, trying to run Flores is on me. I'm in kitchen. You got guys in train, second floor. If you're still roaming, nope.
Going towards the bar.
Why do we have no roamers? Cats are cool. I don't know yet, man. It all depends on how much money I make. Any plans to sell the Silverado? Why you want to buy it? Like a realistic offer, Newton. My truck retails for about $36,000 on a dealership lot. I'll take less than that easily. I'd take $32,000 cash for it. It's got $38,000 LT2. Somebody's peeking snow from the top window. Be careful. They got this site set up poorly. You got one guy behind the sofas, playing off a soft wall on the one ping, but he's right behind the sofas right now.
Oh, he just dropped out. He jumped out. And then snowed all.
He just jumped out on me.
He's in library.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Like oh, if people donate, that I won't stream again. It's more of like, you gotta look at it this way. Like sometimes when people are generous, I take the time like, oh, I can spend time with my wife. I don't have to be back here. It's all about a balance. There's a guy on red stairs. Open that thing up, Wicked. Don't get shot. Oh, on the in front of the window, you got a guy sneaking up behind you too. You got a guy sneaking up behind you.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Bleak, no, we haven't started a baby room yet. There's no reason to plan for any of that because like the chances of me and Kelly having a baby are probably less than 1%. I don't make that kind of money, Newton. Counter and closet's clear. Cigar lounge is clear. Bathroom's clear. White hall's clear. It's looking clear up here. I'll probably jump down. Whoa! Rook is under new hatch.
Under.
This is what I hate about Rainbow. I'm 1 in fucking 5, and I feel like I'm not the person that's holding the team back. You got one guy in train pushing towards fireplace. It's a heavy. You got 2 guys train, 1 guy on the bottom red stairs in that little hallway heading into the engine room. Pillars is probably the best play. 1 guy's in the base of red stairs, the other 2 were trained. They can flow through into reading though.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left. 1 op 4 remaining. You have been eliminated.
I went 1 and 5. A lot of my deaths were unavoidable.
Yeah. You haven't played in a while anymore?
No, I didn't get in gunfights. Like literally, I droned the whole floor. You jumped down, and I jumped down like 5 seconds later, and Rook just pops
You got
out.
shot from a pillar. There was a guy on.
He was on
you
New
you got killed from all.
New Hatch. He was
Yeah.
on New Hatch, just sitting there. I didn't drone New Hatch, but it's like, why didn't he jump off right on you? It's like, come on.